This is the Radio 1 News Update. I'm Mark Tilley. 4 Cambodian peacekeepers have been killed in the Central African Republic. The 4 men were serving as part of the kingdom's commitment to the multi-dimensional integrated stabilization mission in the CAR. The soldier to be confirmed dead was Im Sam, an ARCAF engineer. News of his death came after a UN convoy was ambushed by a force of suspected anti-Balaka insurgents. The Cambodian engineers were being escorted by armed Moroccan peacekeepers when the ambush occurred. The remaining 3 casualties were confirmed 24 hours later when their bodies were recovered from a site some 2 kilometers from the scene of the ambush. All 4 slain peacekeepers were engineers. A Moroccan peacekeeper remains unaccounted for. Speaking in Phnom Penh following the confirmation of the 4 deaths, Prime Minister Hun Sen promised to increase Cambodia's commitment to UN peacekeeping, declaring the kingdom could not retreat in the face of terrorist attacks.
And now, a quick word from our sponsors.
With ABA Mobile Banking, my money goes where I go. Out with the family and need to top up the wife's card? No problem. Top up my mobile. Pay the electricity bill and the internet bill while relaxing. Done, and done. No problem. My teenage daughter left her card at home and needs some cash. No problem. Receive push notifications when clients pay into my account. Definitely no problem.
With ABA mobile app, you can easily transfer funds between ABA accounts, pay your bills, receive notifications every time you receive or transfer funds, and more. ABA Mobile. The bank is wherever you are.
Coming up next, international news.
Overseas now, South Korea has a new president. Following the impeachment of Park Geun-hye, opposition candidate Moon Jae-in won the specially held election to find a replacement. Moon Jae-in has officially been sworn in and taken the reins of power from acting president Prime Minister Hwang Kyo-ahn. Moon Jae-in is the son of North Korean refugees and spent time in prison in the 1970s for protesting as a student against the regime of President Park Chung-hee, father of President Park Geun-hye. He campaigned on a better economic recovery and stability for the region, saying he would fly to Washington, Beijing and Tokyo for talks if required and would even visit Pyongyang if the circumstances were correct. Tensions between North Korea and the US have been high since the beginning of Donald Trump's presidency in January. Speaking of Donald Trump, the US president has fired the director of the FBI, James Comey. The letter released by the White House explaining the firing was written by Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, a career staff at the Department of Justice, and highlighted Comey's handling of the investigation into Hillary Clinton's emails during the campaign last year. Late-night comedy talk shows went into overdrive, pointing out the sheer hypocrisy of Donald Trump, who never took the opportunity to not call her Crooked Hillary and promised a special prosecutor to investigate her if he was elected president, saying Comey's work was unprofessional. Social media had a different take on things, with popular posts noting that Donald Trump has fired 2 people from important government positions, with this first being Sally Yates, the acting Attorney General who refused to defend Trump's travel ban in court and warned Trump that National Security Advisor Michael Flynn had been speaking to the Russian ambassador and lying about it. Trump fired her on January 30. Jeff Comey was the director of the FBI, part of the Justice Department, where Yates was his boss, and the FBI is investigating links between the Trump campaign and Russian government officials. This has been the Radio 1 News Update. Stay tuned for more news on Radio 1 FM 103.7.
The news was brought to you by ABA Bank, a partnership you can trust.